Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great weekend, safe weekend. Let's make it a great week, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Always do your best, but don't overdo. When you overdo, you deplete your body, and you go against yourself, and it will take longer to accomplish your goal. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow up $1.25, Nasdaq up 33, S&P's up 18, gold contract down 12.20, trading out at 1,556 an ounce. Silver off 53 cents at $27.85 an ounce. Platinum down $9 at $1,429 an ounce. Copper up 2.5 pennies at $3.47 a pound. Light sweet crude at $90.77 a barrel. Bonds. Now the bonds, folks, check this out. The bonds are down 8 ticks. They had a spread out here today, and it was a dramatic spread, but what it also was this. We had a high of the bond, the 30-year bond, at 148.08. The low, 147.02. Bottom line, folks, what you're doing is that you're pushing highs with dramatically higher volume. We did 712,000 contracts. And what that's doing is building force to get up and over the 148.23. When you start pushing highs with volume, it's just like pushing lows with volume. In this particular case, this thing wants to bust upside once again. It's amazing, actually. It's absolutely amazing. King dollar. King dollar, bottom line last week what King dollar did, and now it's got it on a monthly basis. What you have is that King dollar broke a downtrend that was a monthly downtrend, folks, that was in place since 2002. With conviction, by the way. So we're at 82.47 right now. King dollar wants to run up to 89. You know, we'll see how long. I suspect 5-7 years. You're going to make your way back to 120. It's a big number. There's no two ways about it. Euro is implosion in the land. What you have with euro is this. Euro bottom line, you're at 125. That's going to 119. And you know what that's doing, of course, is keeping huge amounts of pressure in the whole commodity complex, because, of course, commodities. Priced in U.S. dollars and straight throughout that complex today. Natural gas down 5.5%. Wheat was off 3.5%. Corn was off 3%. Silver was off 1.90. Coffee was off $1.40. Cotton $1. Bottom line, some destruction in that market. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&P, let's take a look at this. Is what you have. Okay, we're up $15. We're at 1332. You do 693 million. You're going against 1.5 billion. Now, this market, you know, we're at 1332. This S&P wants to get to 1340 to 1350. As you get up there, you'll see the volume. You die even more. That's the B to C of an ABC structure on the way down. That's what we're doing. Pretty amazing. You can crawl up there, but bottom line, it wants to crawl. Dow Industrial, same setup in the Dow. We're at up 125 today at 12,580. The number on the Dow is about 12,710. So, you know, another day like today can get you right up to ice, get you right into where that downdraft was, where we had a short week out here. You were in Tuesday already. Bottom line, I suspect, you know, next couple days you will push higher. Volume will contract. And yes, we are into window dressing, meaning the end of the month or the beginning of next month. Nasdaq Composite. Composite is up $33. We did 1.6 billion, and that baby's going against 2.7 and 2.5 billion. The composite has 2 different areas. Now, it's going to be amazing if the composite can actually make it to 29.46. That would be the number. I'd love to see that number, actually. I suspect it's going to have a harder time at the 2,900 first. You know, we'll see whether it can make it by that area. Makes it by that area, then the number basically I'd be selling away at is 29.75. We look at the NDX. We'll just take the 3 Qs and look at the NDX. What you have with the NDX is this. You did 43 million shares today, anemic period. Get price going 79 cents. That's after going downtown with 79 million. You know, the NDX can, the 3Qs can get into 64.69, and right now we're at the 62.86. If we do the same thing with the SPY, the SPY, what you have with the SPY is this. SPY did 150 million. That's after making a low out here with 319 million, and that 150 is going into 213. The small caps, we look at the small caps, what you have with the small caps out here today did 51 million. The lows out there is 77, and you're coming into 75. Small cap number, the IWM, right now we're at 77.70. And this is going to be interesting. The small cap might make it first. So the number in the small cap is 78.14. Yeah, 78.14 is the number. So we could be there tomorrow. The diamonds. We go over to the diamonds. We take a look at the diamonds, what we have with the diamonds. She was up $1.34 today, 6.8 million. She had already established lows out there with 10 million, and she's coming into the number on the diamonds is 126.92. Now, gold market. Let's go over in gold. What you have with gold is this, folks. There she is. 1 second. Okay, so we look at the gold market. Gold market, wide price spread today. High was 1583, couldn't handle it. Low was 1545, closed out at 1555. This also, folks, closed, though, pushing into lows with what? 245,000 contracts. What you have with the gold market is this. The low that was established on May 16th wants to get tested. That low, folks, in the metals market and the equities of the metals market and the XAU and the HUI, high volume low. And what you have here is that the acceleration up, if we take a look at the 16th, what you'll see is that you hit a low, 253,000 contracts. What ends up happening, we go from a price point of 1526, you get up to 1599 with what? Half the amount of contracts, 140,000. Guess what? You come back down again last Wednesday with 250,000 contracts. Rejects that level. Heavy volume, though. Goes topside again. Volume dies. Coming back downtown again. This baby wants to get into this low. We'll see how it gets into it. If we actually go over and take a look at the GLD, what we have inside the GLD is the first low that was established out there had 16 million shares. She bounced on 12. She came back down on 18. And she's just laying at that area right now. Now, the area to watch on the GLD, it begins at 150.70. We got into that today. You know, we'll see whether that's going to be, the test of that, or there's more on the agenda. The key inside that market, folks, no doubt, is the U.S. dollar. And the U.S. dollar, bottom line, wants to go topside. Well, has gone topside, but now we're talking about real conviction. We're also talking about huge conviction in the bond market. That bond market, I'll tell you, 726,000 contracts, that is an absolute mind blower. We go with Apple. We take a look at Apple. So Apple's in a huge consolidation. You know, Apple came off the highs of that 644, came down straight down to 530, and is going to have a hard time. Now, if you take a look at Apple, Apple is kind of doing what I suspect the S&P is going to be doing. The number on Apple is 578.25. We hit 574 today. We'll see whether we can get it to 578. At 578, folks, we had 37 million shares on the way down. We're going up on 13 million. That doesn't fly. Facebook, forget it. Facebook, the selling is probably just beginning on Facebook. Right now it's down $3. You're at 28.84. And this continues lower each and every day. And what we did do today, let me just see this on. Now this would be pretty tough because it really hasn't traded long enough. But let me just see this. So 3094 had 102 million. Well, the good thing is, if you have Facebook, is that it broke a swing point today, but it broke it with lighter volume. The key with Facebook, folks, is that intraday you can do technical analysis on it, but when something is this new, it just doesn't fly. There's not enough information out there. Fundamental information on Facebook, there's trouble. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Coming right back.